Hello everyone, my name is Mitz. Here we're back at Fake Strike at Court. So we last left off just concluding the trial, and now we're back in the investigation. Both have a few mission directives on our hands. One to talk to the chief of police about something he wants to talk to us about. The more leads about who the mysterious caller was, which I have some more further thoughts on that between this and the last episode, which I'll get into in a bit, and just also just the whole time gap between, Miss Weaver's phone call, seeing, Smith leave, Brisbane's house with the Enigmium in hand, then to the actual crime itself where Brisbane called the ambulance. So, just the fact that Smith took out the Enigmium out of Brisbane's house, and since Brisbane and Smith are good friends, and Hemlock wants the Enigmium, which is evident based on, seeing Remick's first assignment, how that whole thing concluded, Hemlock really wants the Enigmium and has blackmailed Smith for the entire time. And since he was cloaked and all that, this goes part and parcel with this thought I had between then. Smith is trying to hide the Enigmium so Hemlock doesn't find it. Because, literally, I just recalled, literally, I think it was from this trial, in this trial, or at least the last one, it became, the Vex Volper case with Grossberg, it became a huge fucking, infamous case for the whole world to see and watch, which propelling Vex Volper to become, a serial killer by this point, killing several different people. So, and if people actually pay attention to that trial, looked into it a bit more, they would know Brisbane has the Enigmium. So, and since Smith was seen, and even though he was completely disguised, Miss Weaver, heard his voice, so it can only be him. Smith was hiding Enigmium from, just taking the Enigmium away to hide it for the time being, so Hemlock doesn't get to it. But that led to Brisbane's absolute near death, which comes into my idea of why Hemlock, the mysterious caller, is calling Edgeworth and Phoenix. This whole case is both a justification to find the Enigmium, and the second, we find it, or Edgeworth does, Hemlock is going to find a way to get that Enigmium back. Whether I'm, since this is a whole thing about whole black market stuff, Eculius, maybe, he sent an agent, or, it's himself, literally, the culprit, who sent him to, beat Brisbane senseless and try to get Enigmium, and since they couldn't find it in his house at all, or something like that, I assume that's what it is. It's literally a burglar. Don't think I didn't plant that in the very first case of this game for a reason. Don't think that. I definitely wasn't, thinking that on the fly. Definitely remember doing that. Just, that's the whole thing of this case. The more we go further in this, the whole big crux of this investigation as well from Edward's side is looking for an Enigmium to prove, Smith's involvement, improvements, and all that. The second Enigmium is found, this case is done and solved, isn't it? It's done and solved. And that's why Hemlock is just, instigating both Phoenix and Edgeworth on. That's the whole thing. It's we find it, the case is done. So Harvey just, that's his whole plan. We just have to make sure the Enigmium is, completely safe. Right? That, or, we find it and, it just goes missing the third day. And that. Or, It's an idea I have. Just an idea. I guess we'll have to see the police chief. Wow, it's chaos in here today. Whoop, sorry about that, pal. On a rush, gotta run. Ow, cramp from office running around. I see, that's Gumshoe. That, or it's basically most of the police force being influenced by Gumshoe, because he's becoming slowly popular, that guy. Swell guy. I wonder what's all the ruckus about. In any case, I better try and make my way through the bustle to the chief detective's desk. Oh boy. Oh, barely made it through alive. Excuse me, I'm here to see the chief. How he managed to silence the entire room just by entering it. I'm not paying you layabouts to stand there gaping about in silence, am I? Get a move on! As a double! I want it found now! Not later, now! Right away, chief. You got it, boss! You heard him! Back to work! Uh-oh, he's in the warpath. I mean, that's not a good time to speak with. Ah, Phoenix Wright, I see you there. Oh, fuck, the cherry grape popsicle has seen me. Fuck. I've been hoping that you'd show up. I'd like you to come to my office if you would. Yes, of course, Chief Freud. Correct answer. Follow me. What do you want? Does the chaos in here today have something to do with it? Police Department Chief's office. Oh, it's just as cold in here as I remember. So, here you are. Yeah. What do you want? You, wanted to speak to me about something? I did. Actually, it's more of a request. Okay, that's slightly more, you know, better. A request? I don't like the sound of that already. Oh boy. What is it, precinct promotion? You might have noticed the hubbub downstairs on your way in. I mean, yeah. I may have. Perhaps. Perhaps. Can I ask what the problem is? You can. Well, ask me what the problem is already. So actually is the problem. It's a disaster is what it is. Don't you agree? Yes, it is the most terrible disaster, sir. Absolutely. Are you sucking it to me? No, of course not, you popsicle. Wait, what was that? Nothing. Yes, an outrage. What is? The thing that somebody would have audacity steal evidence. Steal evidence. Was the enigmium stolen? Like, did the Don't tell me like the police found the enigmium, then like it was stolen, or maybe they found the enigmium already from the beginning of the first investigation, but it was stolen. Edward did not get a single piece of the word of it. Oh my God, is this Rise of the Ashes all over again? Oh fucking Christ! And from my dormant nose, I'll even think I didn't even notice. Evidence was stolen? He asked from the records room. Huh. Evidence in the VD8 case, no less. What? That case. The VD8 case. The other one we're in right now, or... Wait, if it's in the records room, then... If it's that evidence room, then it's a solved case. Huh. Okay, never mind about the enigma part, then. VD8, huh? Can't see that incident code rings a bell. Thing tells me it strikes a chord with the chief, though. Well, what is this VD8 incident, then? So what happened in the VD8 case, Mr. Freud? Okay. That's not particularly important. Okay. What is important is that vital evidence has been pilfered. And what is that evidence, then? It can't become public knowledge that we let some two-bit street punk steal from us, can it? Someone who will dare sully the reputation of the Force. Any ideas as to who the culprit could be? Oh, I have a theory or two floating around. Details. I'll deal with the thief personally when I catch the blighter. But for now, I'd really rather I had that evidence back. Like, now. There's an evidence thief we're looking about, huh? That could be Hemlock, maybe? But, like, why would he steal evidence just now before, you know... Like, you know, getting Enigmium? Or maybe that was a distraction so he could get the Enigmium on hand? Well, I don't think it'd be... I think I'm missing... If the evidence is, like, something like, you know, mine or something like that, then I'm pretty sure that'd be, like, less important than a stolen fucking Enigmium. Also, rare metal worth $1 billion. Yeah, fuck that. No, screw whatever that small piece of evidence is. Where the fuck is my shiny rock? It's an interesting problem, but I have to wonder. Why is the chief telling me about it? Surely this isn't an issue for the police. Okay, well, yeah, that's a good question, actually. Why me? Which brings me into where you come in, Mr. Wright. Me? Or are you talking about you? You. Oh, okay. I really like to help you, but I have a case of my own to investigate. And I really don't see what this, has to do with... So it's relevance to you, your case that you want. No, it's fine. I'm always happy to help, sir. Relax, son. I'll tell you. Just stop shaking already. I mean, it's freezing cold in here. It's not because I'm nervous or anything. I feel kind of silly now for one out like that. Look, understand that you have your own fish to fry. Nobody here is as in the loop as I. But know this. VD8 does have relevance to your case. It's not something I can so easily explain, though. Just for the best that you find out for yourself. What? VD8? What could that case have in common with this one? So it's in common to this one somehow? Okay, I'll help you, Mr. Freud. What do you want me to do? Excellent. All hands on deck and all that. What? Ahaha. Right, listen. The officers downstairs are all over the place in search of what was stolen from us. That one brings them between a lot of them, they barely know where to even start looking. Since the evidence was from a case you, Mr. Wright, were involved in. Oh! You might perhaps be able to outdo that single brain cell of theirs and solve the mystery for yourself. Thanks, I guess? Wait, so it's a case where you personally did? Like, in this game, or like the past ones? The past 3 games? If it's the past 3 games, then I think we're shit out of luck, but if it's in this game, I think we have a better chance. Yeah, since you'll be familiar with VDA, you'll get a head start knowing where to look. Now, to the records room with you, man. Shoot! Skedaddle! Records room it is. Wait, are you talking about the evidence room? Oh, that... That's also unsolved case rooms, then. That broadens the scope so much. I hope this stolen evidence issue is just a waste of valuable investigation time. Oh, don't worry. It is. Oh, boy. Well, time to go with a gray, shriveled up, melted popsicle does and says. Time to go there. April 14th, Police Department, Records Room. So I'm looking for VD8. VD8. Vegetable 8. Aha! VD8, here it is. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be looking for here, but the chief said that it was a case I was familiar with. Looking through the evidence here should give me a clue. Okay, first up we have... Oh. It's literally the Grossberg case. This? It's the bloodstained playing card with Vex written on it. So VD8 refers to the case of Marvin Grossberg's murder? What's that case to do with this one? That was so long ago. Why is that coming up now? I mean, most of these cases like days apart, but like, why? Someone's coming. Oh. Was it you? Don't you dare fucking run away. Terry Greason, what's he doing here? Hey, Greason, come back. Come back, you shyster. I'm gonna call the coppers on you. Uh-oh. Busted. Busted indeed. Wait, could Greason be the evidence the police are after? I don't see any shitty shittermistons out around here. Time to get answers from him before he slithers away again. So, can you tell me about yourself, Mr. Grayson Terries? We meet again, Greason? Out with the shyster. I know you got some questions to grill me with. I'll just start your yapping already. I'm listening. Right, well, first things first. What are you doing here in the police records room? Recording stuff. What do you think? How did we manage to get in undetected, for that matter? Yeah, good. I ain't got time to shoot the breeze, neither. Straight to the point. Blunt, you say? Investigation purpose, boss. Same reason you caught me snooping around Brisbane's joint. Might have something in this clubhouse that had me out a great deal in getting some answers. Answers to what exactly? Answers to why you stole the evidence, boss. Do you happen to know what the evidence is? It was not you. Wait, you're up to the stolen evidence too? Ah, don't tell me they got you on his trail as well. So Grayson couldn't have been the thief. Or maybe he's doing this elaborate lie to, you know, misdirect us all. Oh. Why would he be looking for the stolen evidence then? And who's he, anyway? That's probably the... My first thought goes to this. The 8th... I have B behind these killings, so B is another possible B victim. So, like, that's the name of the serial killer, just B? What, did, like, the first murder case, like, with a garrote wire, just like, someone just ripped out a magazine with the letter B on it? Was that the card? That... You know, I just made a joke out of that, but that could have been the card piece, really? It could have been. I don't think we even got a good, close enough look at the card piece either. So it was a B card. Oh, wow. I mean, like, they say I had, like, A-list actors and all that, like, you know, and you just swap business cards around, so why, like, B-listed business cards? I mean, B does stand for business. Yuck, yuck. Okay. Okay, what is the evidence? Please tell me. But it's evidence, stolen evidence from the Grossberg case, then, right? Look, since we're sent to the astro for you now, you and me, boss, I guess I can give you a bit of the why of my secret mission. Why, you say? I definitely don't have any traumas with that. Definitely don't have anything on hand. That has to do with your case. The one with that Brisbane goon. Which would explain why I caught you in his house, right? You caught me? Yeah, right. I guess you were the one with the piece of my back, huh? Right, listen. We're after the same thing here, the stolen evidence. And I know who it was that sent it from here. You already know? You do? I suppose you know what it has to do with my case, too? I do. It's that Mitzchievous would help us out both out, boss. So who was it that stole it from here in the first place? Some guy who works for me, or should I say worked? Worked? He's been skulking around this joint for a while, going by the name of Perry Docks. Perry fucking Docks? Are you serious? Perry Docks. Wait, I've heard that name before somewhere. He was killed a few days ago in the interrogation room. He stole evidence? And what evidence was that? Right on the button. It was him who took that thing we're both after. Okay, what is this goddamn evidence so I can actually be on the same page as you and just, like, think this out, please? So Perry Doc stole something from the VD8 lock in the records room before he was killed? Oh boy. What a paradox! This is really getting confusing. I better see what Bugsy here knows about it. What else can you tell me about Perry Docks? Like, even the chief, like, well, I think I remember the chief, like, he didn't have much comment to say about Perry Docks either. What even significance was of him being, what's the significance of him in all this? Why is he being brought up again? Like I said, he was doing some stupid round that station on my behalf. Perry Docks ain't his real name, of course. He faked his identity in order to get close. Fake identity, get close. To what? Get close? To what? You know, close to... no you don't. Fuck, I was so close. That's far enough, boss. Don't want to compromise the investigation, see? Please, this is important in the case. Perhaps. But look at you. You still don't have any idea what's really going on. But you can't withhold information that I have. Nuh-uh, boss. We ain't talking turkey till you get a clue. Cold turkey, you say? What's really going on? What's really going on? Hold on. He can't be talking about what I'm thinking, can he? If he is, then I might have something I had to show him. That thing, you say? That thing? Probably this? I believe this card would explain everything. Where did you get this? Someone placed this in my blazer pocket 2 days ago, after winning a case. I mean, didn't we also... Oh, no, I was gonna say we had that card, didn't we? But no. We gave it to him on the train, didn't we? If I'm remembering that right. If I'm remembering it wrong, then... So someone gave the card to this? The Docks case, huh? So that was you. I made up my mind. You ought to know the score, Perry Docks, now. Perry Docks. What was he up to the night he was killed? Like, the only thing he did that night was just talk to Vex and was killed for it? Like, Vex killed him. So, like, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Case closed? What? Wait, Perry Docks stole evidence, so, like, what was he doing? Okay. Clive Warren. That was his real name? That's so sudden music atmosphere change. Clive Warren. Clive Warren. He was a good kid. He had a personal stake in this affair. He too had a bone to pick with Achilles. You have a personal reason for pursuing Achilles too? We're not talking about me. Now let me continue. Okay, we'll talk about your, you know, traumatic backstory later then. Talk about his now first. We had info that a high-ranking member of the Ring was operating within the police force. Okay, so I was right. Wait, high-ranking? No, high-ranking member of the Ring. But then, like, so part of the Ring is in the police force. That must go to Renwick then, right? If it's not him, then... It could be... That could have been Snow, but... If it was Snow, and, like, you know, the police definitely want... Like, well, the Ring definitely wants him to get in through. There's two things wrong with that, really. For one thing, he was demoted once from, like, the case, like, you know, with... the whole Vex Volper thing, and also he was practically framed for the Paradox case. Like, you know, we had the whole thing with that. It can't... It had to be Smith then. Well, just under 2 weeks ago, I sent in Warren undercover to check things out. For the duration of his placement, I received regular reports. But then they stopped, just like that. Lo and behold, Clive Warren, or should I say Paradox, was murdered. I put my life on it that he was onto something big. You think he found out who the ring member was? Makes more sense to me. He must have actually done it. He was killed before he could relay the info. He would have done it by the member himself. Hold on, though. Wasn't it established in a previous case the dog's killer was... him? I mean, yeah. It was like a opportunistic killing as well. Thinking about it. The whole blackout was by chance, too. Think about it, like, Snow actually came pretty close to almost dying himself. The whole poison coffee. Thinking about it actually now, just the whole fact, like, you know, the knife got stuck in the victim and, like, you know, he slumped to the table and, you know, Vex couldn't use a knife again. Oh my god, Snow, you... Fuck, you were close to death so many times. Jesus. Oh my god. What reason would he have to murder him in the case? Unless... What? Wait a minute. Wait. Could it be that he was actually... Wait a second, hold on, wait. So I'm thinking back to, like, the origin of the Enigmium again. So, like Hemlock wants his Enigmium back, and it seems like the people in, like, the whole black market, like, want this mineral back. Possibly just for, like, you know, just because it's a rare mineral, so they can sell it for practically billions and billions of dollars. And what was it? Jack Crane was the one who originally had it, but we don't know the origin point of that. And since because of that, I think I remember in that same phone call what Hemlock had to Quercus Albus, that they knew who Vex Volper was. Vex Volper was part of both Red White's thing and the black market thing. Wow, Jesus fucking Christ, he was a prolific prosecutor. Wow, jeez. Huh. That explains where he got the nickname was gone from so well. Like, really so well. So this whole thing, like, was just... Wait. Yes, okay, all this is tying together then. It's like, So if, like, Vex Volper was here... That's how he got the goddamn poison in last time! That's how we got the poison from, you know... That was the most contentious point we couldn't prove last case. Vex Volper got the poison when he was in prison, and just... Oh my god, that would actually be the most perfect cover imaginable. Holy shit. That would be the most... best cover imaginable, then. To kill... Is that the reason why Stark Mapplethorpe was killed? Because he was like a person close to the black market, like a Culeus thing? And he could have leaked things out if, like, people decided to talk to him. Like some police member or something, like, try to talk to him, or like someone who might be going on the case. So they ordered Vex Volper to do it, even though he's in jail, to kill him. And then, you know, when he's gonna be interrogated by, you know, passing officers. And since, as you're just saying right now, Paradox was an employee helping, like, I guess, chase after it. I'm assuming because it seems like you're going after Aculeus, then Vex was tasked to kill Paradox as well, and by proxy that means that Snow was about to be killed as well, because just to tie up loose ends. Holy shit. My god. And Vex also, like, demoted Snow, thinking about it. Just remember that. I forgot that when I was going through the transitional piece, but then, yeah, it's correct on that. Like, thank you for that. Just like, jeez, in the comments, like, You know, Gunshoe, I think I'm another detective has you beat. Well, then there's also Smith. I'm assuming that as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, that's just... Greason, I think I know who Clive Warren was after. What? But that's impossible. Even I don't know, and I'm the one behind the whole operation. It was established in my previous case, Cliveborn's murder, that the killer was Vex Volper. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're, and it's like, think about it now. I just thought of like a thing that someone can just bring up in the comments just now, and I think I can catch on to that conversation right now. If he wasn't like, in jail for like, like another past murder, like literally that was him getting the naming back. Maybe like the whole thing about the, what was it? I think I lost my train of thought. What was it? Behavior-wise, behavior-wise, behavior-wise. I keep thinking behavior-wise, and so far Hemlock doesn't fit anyone so far, like that cocky attitude, except for Vex. Probably like less crazy. Righty boy, Smithy boy. He had Red White help him get out of prison the first time. Why not the second black market case? Curious. That's one possibility, right? One possibility out of many. Could be. Him? He says much himself. He confessed by the end of the trial, and is currently in death row because of it. Huh. Think about it now, like, Smith and, like, I've been thinking parallels, like, the last few times, too, even thematic structure, but, it's a facade, so, like, disguises, facades, so, like, Vex, like, just living out this whole thing, like, being a prosecutor, just, get, like, perfect record, just to make sure, like, help along with, like, Red White stuff, and, like, the black market as well, and, like, he was also tasked to kill, like, 2 other members, like, in prison, like, for blackmail for some reason or another to do it, and then, like, so take the death row match out. That was a thing. What was it? Oh, he was so close to getting away, then he decided to confess at the last moment to get death row. He was basically all good guaranteed to have been, Oh my god, thinking about it, the only reason that Vex, like, was framed for the Cedric Maplethorpe incident was just because Snow was kept alive. And that was technically also just, I guess, coincidence, both, like, poison coffee, that didn't work, and also the knife got stuck in Paradox's, body. Like, it literally pierced him, like, he leaned forward and, like, the knife went all the way from, front to back. As, Maggie put it, it was a long, thin blade. So, yeah. My god. It's currently on death row because of it. Where is he now, boss? Where's the little friend, that Achilles snake? Still in the solitary cells of prison, I guess. So we are gonna talk to him again. I figured as much from the cell phone, like, thing at the beginning of this case. Oh boy. I need to go, actually, like, need to make sure that we go back to, actually, like, PC, like, those, like, I guess, time frames, like, I think April 14th or something like that. I remember that date, at the very least. Like, piecing those small conversations together. If, like, if it's stuff like we hear, or it's just, like, conversations we had, like, between other characters. Still in a solitary cell of prison, I guess. Yeah, damn, I want to be able to sneak in undetected. Really? You sure managed to sneak into this place without a hitch? You gotta do for me, boss. We're warned to. Do what exactly? Go see that 2-bit goon and make him talk. What else? Play a few rounds of pat cake? Well, I wouldn't mind. I mean, if Vex is already crazy, like, I could do that little shouted game for him. He could talk just sing like an opera singer for all this information. So yes, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, Creason. Volper, was it really you? Could you be involved with Achilles? So you think I should go speak with him, Greason? Okay, he's gone. Oh, God damn it. Greason? Shoot, he slipped away. How does he do that? His shoes are just made of pure banana peels. That's why he can slip away undetected. Well, it must be very silent banana peels, then. Who ever heard of a silent banana peel? Because every single time there's a cartoon, just like, it's the most loud, just slip, bang, crash, near death. Yeah. Oh boy. At least I got a considerable amount of information from him before he left. So Paradox turns out to be the elusive evidence thief by taking something from the VDA evidence room. Well, not evidence room, the records room here. Trouble is, what exactly did he take? Also found out that he was another Greason's undercover agent with a fake identity, on the lookout for an Achilles member operating within the police force. My hunch is right. Then perhaps the member wasn't in the police force at all. I should report back to the Chief Roy before I think about what to do next. Actually, Vex would actually fit well as the undercover snake as well, if like we're going beside Smith, because then like as was shown in Rise of the Ashes, like both the police department and the prosecutor's office have close ties to each other. That was the biggest focal point of that case. It's a great, astounding case as well. It's a great story. Oh, I love it to death. The climax is amazing. Just the setup and everything. I've heard people say, like, it's very, like, you know, very exposition heavy and stuff like that. But I loved every single bit of it. Just getting the ins and outs and just, like, how the, I guess the word you could put here is, like, the interpersonal political climate. I don't know if the word political even works in that sense. It's just interpersonal dynamic stuff. I don't know the correct word for this time of day. Literary definition names and vocabulary terminology stuff. Ooh boy, things are kicking up here. I already am feeling it deep in my gut, and we reached quite an impasse. A paradox, you could quite say. I guess we'll try to figure out, unravel that impasse, and maybe cross over the next bridge somehow. However we can do. Next time. So, have a fun time watching Zion Planets. See you next time, when that time may be. And I all hope you have a fantastic day.